Hallelujah, Shabbat Shalom, Malakam family, climb on in. Climb on in. All praises, all praises. All praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, Mashiach, Wabba Adam, in his name and in his blood. Hallelujah. All praises. Y'all climb on in. Climb on in, family. What we got on the board today is secret sins destroying your faith. We're going to talk about destroyed on the 2G. All right, we back. We had to switch the network. There's no more 2G in the area. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Y'all climb on in. That's crazy. Somebody jump online and see if we on. We all good? All right, y'all climb on in. Y'all climb on in. Shalom, shalom, family. Everybody that's entering into the building. Shalom, shalom. What we going over? We're going over secret sins destroying your faith. Secret sins. Let's talk about that today. We're going to let a few more people climb on in, and then we're going to pray in and get the lesson started. Fat boy. Elijah, you better not start that today, boy. Yeah, you. All right, y'all climb on in. All praises.
All praises. It's the Shabbat, baby.
Shabbat day. All right, look, let's go and pray on in real quick and get this lesson started because we got a few things to get through today. So let's go and pray on in. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done, man.
All praises. Y'all gonna face that east. Let's get started.
Yeah. Oh, praise. What I'm talking about, man.
Get on the knees, man. Yep. Knees dirty for the most
part. Yeah. The kneecap dust. That's right.
Are y'all ready? Face the east. Yep. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Yabareka Yahweh Veis Melika Yahweh Pena Elika Vikuneka Yahweh Pena Elika Be'asem Kashalom Be'asem Kashalom Yabareka Yahweh Veis Melika Yahweh Pena Elika Vikuneka Yahweh Pena Elika Be'asem Kashalom Be'asem Kashalom. Amen. Hallelujah.
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 Amen. Come on. The Most High shall bless you. The Most High shall keep you. He shall shine his face upon you. He will bless you. He will keep you. He will partake into your peace. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Heavenly Father, Yahweh El Elyon, we come to you in the name of your only begotten beloved Son, the Master Adon Yahushua Mashiach. We take authority over the fallen one and all his evil spirits from our position at the right hand of Yahweh, seated above every name that is named, and the power and authority of Adon, the Master, Yahushua Mashiach. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against an attack, to break the backs and bind the strong man powerless, over every heathen nation that is oppressing the 12 tribes of Israel this very second. We cast them down and we cast them out into a herd of swine. In the name of Adon Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. We loosen all your ministering angels of warfare. Send forth your most militant and elite angelic warriors to break the backs and crack the skulls of the rulers of darkness and every principality over all the worldwide organizations, such as the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the Rothschild bloodline, the Astor bloodline, the Bundy bloodline, the Collins bloodline, the DuPont bloodline, the Freeman bloodline, the Kennedy bloodline, the Lee bloodline, the Onassis bloodline, the Rockefeller bloodline, the Russell bloodline, the Van Dunn bloodline, and the Merovingian bloodline, the House of Saud over Saudi Arabia, their bloodline, the House of Windsor and the Queen of England, her bloodline, all the popes, Jared Kushner, Henry Kissinger, Robert Gallo, and Ayatollah Khomeini. We bind all of them to be powerless. We bind all of them to be powerless. We bind the strong man over all Masonic orders and every religion, the Catholic Church and Vatican City, Communist Empire and YAHUDAHS governments, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, the CIA, MS-13, La Cosa Nostra, Hamas, Boko Haram, every street gang and drug cartel, the Illuminati, the Council of Foreign Relations, and the Trilateral Commission, the World Council of Churches, the Americas, all the common market nations, Canada and Mexico, every organization that has rituals that are contrary to the word of Yah. In the authority of Yahushua Mashiach, we take authority over all foul and evil spirits, authorities, princes, kings, powers, world rulers, and the highest and mightiest servants of Satan. We bind them to be powerless. We bind them to be powerless. We bind them to be powerless. In the mighty name of Adon Yahushua Mashiach, Yah, the authority of your Son, we pronounce the judgments written in the scriptures upon the evil and greedy conspirators in and over these worldwide organizations. As it is written, God, we ask you to bring upon them the judgments found in Psalms 109, that chapter, Psalms 149, that chapter, and Revelation the 18th chapter. Yahweh El Elyon, the owner, the creator, and possessor of all there is, in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, we bring before your throne all the sick in Israel, all who may be plagued in mind, body, or spirit. Your word says whatever we bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatever we loose on earth is loosed in heaven. We claim authority. We claim authority in our dome, Yahushua Mashiach, who is seated at your right hand right now. Right now. Right now. We loosen all your ministering angels of health. Command them to rain down a healing that is complete, a healing that is understood right now. Right now. Right now. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against attack, to break the backs and bind the strong man called the coronavirus and the fear of it, that's plaguing the minds of your people. We declare it powerless. We declare it powerless. We cast it down and we cast it out to a herd of swine. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against an attack, to break the back and bind every sickness and disease that's afflicting your people this very second. We declare it powerless. We cast it down and we cast it out to a herd of swine in the authority of our dome, Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. Yahweh, Tziba'oth, master of the heavenly orders, we loosen all your ministering angels of warfare. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of the coronavirus. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of every sickness that is plaguing your people this very second. Command them to establish a protective border around your saints. Command them to come against, confound, and put down every sickness and unclean spirit that is in opposition to the well-being of your people. Command them to render a judgment in our favor right now, in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. We loosen all your ministering angels of provision and blessing Command them to shower us with the blessings of Abraham, your friend. Command the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 to chase us down and overtake us. Command the Ruach HaKodesh to give us a continual overflow of your spirit. Command the fruits, gifts, and signs of the Ruach to chase us down and overtake us. That wherever the sole of our feet tread, we may boldly declare. We may boldly declare. We may boldly declare the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Accept our petition and our prayer in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and through his mighty and precious blood we pray. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yahweh. Let's get it cracking. Shabbat shalom. Get it cracking. Act around here.
Oh, praise. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
My brother, Shabbat shalom, brother.
No,
Praise.
y'all ain't came into church. This not that church.
All praise, all praise. All right, so look, today what we're gonna go over is secret sins destroying the faith. Make sure y'all pull out y'all pens and y'all pads and write this stuff down. I want to talk about secret sins, not the sins that you willfully confess to, not the sins that you done told your brother or your sister about, but the things that you're going through by yourself, the things that tormenting your mindset that you don't want to tell nobody about, the things that you do behind the other side of midnight, the things that you do when ain't nobody looking. And once we really examine scriptures, you will see that these sins are actually destroying your family and people that's around you. When you sin, it's not only you destroying your own soul, but you're destroying people that's connected to you, including the church, because you're a part of a body, right? So when we read these scriptures and read these stories, man, it's just mind blowing on how connected you is to everybody that you call family. And that's the reason why we have to get rid of these secret sins. All right. So I want to start this off in the book of Psalms. Book of Psalms, chapter 90. Book of Psalms, chapter 90, 5 through 8. Let me share my screen, family. If y'all ready, type in some nines. Please, if y'all got a pen and pad, write these scriptures down. We finna go through some mind-blowing stuff to show you that what you do and the things that you think you hiding from Yahweh, which you not hiding at all, but the consequences of these, people may be suffering around you. People may be gossiping around you, suffering from things, and it's demons and strongholds on them, and you talking about them, but the reason why they're going through their affliction is because of your secret sin. The reason why they suffering and they can't get up in life is because your secret sin. So we have to realize that we are all a part of a spiritual family here, a spiritual body. Get him on, y'all. So let's see this. Give him to his mama. All right, we're gonna go to the book of Psalms. Give him to his mama. We're gonna go to the book of Psalms. Matter of fact, let me pull.
Oh, praise.
Hallelujah. Let's get it.
God.
All right, so let me share the screen with y'all real quick. All right, bang. Share screen. All right, so look, we're gonna go to the book of Psalms, chapter 90. Book of Psalms, chapter 90, family. Let's go and get this lesson started. Book of Psalms, chapter 90. We're gonna start it at verse 5. Book of Psalms, chapter 90, verse 5. We'll wait on y'all to get there. Y'all type in some nines when y'all get there as well. Let me turn this phone on too if I can see y'all comments. All right, secret sins are actually destroying the faith. So we most definitely don't need to be in that spirit, y'all. All right. Let me see. Make sure I got the live chat on. Bang. All right, we in the book of Psalms, chapter 90. We're going to start it at verse 5, family. Started at 4. Started at 1. That's all good. Started at 1, brother. All right, let's get it.
Psalms 90, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
The Most High thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations.
Uh-huh.
Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world.
Uh-huh.
Even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art our Elohim.
Come on.
Thou turnest man to destruction.
Thou do what?
Thou turnest man to destruction.
Uh-huh.
And sayest, return, ye children of men.
Y'all see that? Come on.
For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday when it is past, and as a watch in the night.
Come on.
Thou carriest them away as with the flood. They are as asleep. In the morning, they are like grass which groweth up.
Come on, brother.
In the morning, it flourishes and groweth up. In the evening, it is cut down and withereth.
See that? And that's how quick our lifespan is. You know what I'm saying? Just like you cut the grass and you go out a couple days later, you're like, damn, did I just cut the grass? I need to lower the blade on a lawnmower. That's how quick your life is. That's how quick that he breathed breath into you. And the next thing you know, somebody's standing over you while you in the casket. So while we are alive, we're supposed to be doing something very, very special. And we're supposed to be following certain instructions with our time. We're not doing that. We too busy entertaining demons and entertaining secret sins that we think that we got away with. Just because Yahweh ain't judged you now, don't mean he's not judging people that's around you from the sins that you're doing. Now, everybody think that every man is actually, every man have to get paid according to their deed, but you understand and you know about generational curses. You done seen that. And what we finna read in scriptures is people having secret sins, thinking that they getting away with something. But since they think they getting away with it and the Most High haven't judged them yet, everybody around them is getting judged for their sin. And then the crazy thing is we be talking about how down these other people been and what they going through. And all along, you was the cause of it because you ain't the one who confessed your secret sin yet. Just because he judging them openly and you not getting judged yet, that don't look. People are actually being collateral damage for your mindset. Because we are part of a body. So we have to watch our actions and watch how we treating each other. We have to watch what we doing, especially behind closed door, and especially what's going on in our mindset. I can't read nobody's mind in here. Y'all can be in here thinking the most evil, God forbid, but I'm just saying. Y'all can be thinking something that's totally, against the will of the Father. And then by that will actually profane and that will actually contaminate the ministry in this building. So now somebody else done caught a spirit all because of your mindset. Y'all see how it works? The transfer of spirit and energy. Just because I can't read your mind don't mean that I won't be afflicted for something you thinking if I'm a part of the same body as you. So that's why we got to really check our mindset and watch these secret sins. And then the thing is, everything that's done in the dark must come to light. You can't hide nothing from Yahweh. He's the all-seeing eye. He is. Let's keep reading.
Verse 7. For we are consumed by thine anger, and by thy wrath we are troubled. Thou hast set our iniquities before thee.
You see that? Thou hast set our iniquities before you. Come on.
Our secret sins in the light of thy countenance.
You see what David did? He said, look, I'm going to put my iniquities before you. You see that? Our secret sins is in the light of thy countenance. I'm going to confess them because you know them anyway. And the longer I hold on to these secret sins, the longer that I try to keep them up under the rug. Look, you have to, and the thing about David's sin was his secret sin was lusting after another man's woman, right? Notice what he had to do to keep that secret sin covered up. He had to put more sin on top of more sin, on top of more sin, on top of more sin. And then he ended up getting his friend killed all to cover up his secret adultery sin. And he thought he actually got away with it until who? That prophet came and hollered at him. Then now you want to sit down and you want to repent. How about we start repenting when the secret sin presents itself to reign inside your body? If you were a secret thief, how about before you take what you know ain't yours, how about you, Yahweh, I know I got this spirit on me. Yahweh, please rebuke this spirit. I plead the blood of Yahshua Mashiach. Let me not steal no more. You got the spirit of adultery and you looking at your brother's wife before that thought even get there and you start manifesting on that. Pray then. How is you praying after you get caught from doing what you're doing? These are the sins that's going to destroy your faith and that's going to destroy the nation of Israel. These secret sins. And the only reason why you hide them anyway is because of pride. Hey, what follow with pride, y'all? Destruction, death, calamity. All right, let's keep reading.
Verse 8.
No, read 7 again.
Verse 7. For we are consumed by thine anger, and by thy wrath are we troubled. Thou hast set our iniquities before thee.
Come on.
And our secret sins in the light of thy countenance.
Come on.
For all our days are passed away in thy wrath. We spend our years as a tale that is told.
All right, we can stop there right there. Let's go to Psalms 28. Psalms 28, 10 through 13. Psalms 28, 10 through 13. Let's get it. Psalms 28, 10 through 13.
Psalms 28.
Yep. I mean, Proverbs 28. I'm going off. My bad, brother. Proverbs 28. Forgive me, brother. Yeah, Proverbs 28, 10 through 13.
It's kind of like that, like you throw a rock in a pool and a ripple effect.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna see that happening. Look, if y'all notice, like once you get into Adam and Eve had a secret sin. They tried to hide themselves before Yahweh. For that, don't we all die?
Yes.
All right. For David's secret sin that was exposed anyway. For that, do not the sword will never depart from the house of David. Ain't we still killing each other in the streets till this day because the secret sin that David committed?
Yes.
Huh? Cain and Abel. Ain't we still suffering from that? Cain and Abel, then Seth had to come in and be a substitute because Cain tried to hide the sin of murdering his brother. I mean, look, we can go on, David, we can go on so forth and so on and so forth. See, every sin that you do is not just on you. The people around you and souls that's around you have to be collateral damage. So I think we need to start thinking about that before we start entertaining masturbation, before we start entertaining polluting our lungs and destroying the Holy Spirit that's inside of us. We need to start doing it before we start putting our mouths on people, or thinking about murdering your brother, or thinking about laying with your brother's wife. All these sins that you can commit without nobody knowing behind the other side of midnight. Just because you're not getting judged for them and your brothers and sisters can't see, you have the Almighty that sees everything, and judgment have to go forth. And the judgment with Yahweh is crazy. Sometimes I don't understand it, because he will hit your son and hit somebody right next to you and won't even hit you. And you're the one who committed the sin. So look, with all that on the table, we need to have that in mind before we start really making decisions that we're going to do what we want to do and please our flesh. Because it's not just you have to worry about. It's that baby boy I got right there. These children I got right here. Huh? God forbid something happened to them all because I can't get my ish together. Huh? Because I'm hiding secret sins. You see the earth opening up and swallowing entire families and bloodlines. We seen that in the scripture. Off of one person's sin, the whole family get hit. So what? So my question is, what's different about today in 2020? It's a difference. Why y'all think we suffering the way we suffering? Huh? How's we a whole body and certain people can't get ahead? Huh? Negro, maybe it's you. Maybe that's why the other person's suffering, because of you. But until we start checking ourselves and really looking in that spiritual mirror, we'll never get nowhere. Let's read. We in the book of.
They show you that sin is selfish.
Yeah, very, very selfish.
Your body, and whatever you do affect everybody around you, including your offspring. Then you in that very moment commit that you saying to hell with everybody else.
Yep.
Hell with everybody else. Y'all just gonna have to suffer for my lust problem.
That's crazy.
Whatever problem I got, my stealing problem. All y'all gonna have to suffer for generation on end because I decide. You understand, to entertain that lust.
How wicked is it? F my 9-month baby because I want to go masturbate. Boy, that don't even sound right.
Yeah, that's easy.
They also Paul spoke about it about sinning against your own body.
Yeah, sinning against your own flesh. Yeah, go ahead, hit that.
It says 1 Corinthians 6. So because we know that if he's talking about sinning against your own body, then specifically saying he's sinning against your own body, then what you're saying right now does make sense, because you can make a sin and it's in the sin against the body of a Mashiach, and it's outside of your body.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18. It says this right here: flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
Ooh.
But he that committed fornication sin against his own body.
Ooh.
You know, so what he's saying is like, okay, I can sin, I can have a secret sin by I want to kill this Negro right here, right? You know what I mean? And but you can be affected by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, because that's how Paul's saying, like, if I commit fornication, I'm sinning against my own body.
And you're a part of a body.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
most definitely. Let's get it.
Makes sense.
We're in Proverbs chapter 28, verse 10.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 10. Shabbat shalom, Hebrew.
Shabbat shalom, brother. Let's get it.
Whoso causes the righteous to go astray in an evil way,
come on,
he shall fall himself into his own pit.
Come on.
But the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that have understanding searches him out. When righteous men do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked rise, a man is hidden.
Now check this out. Read this loud and slow, brother.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
You see that? If you covering up your sins, ye shall not prosper. Confess them If it's against a brother, confess your faults. And if you look the word faults up, it tell you sin unto one another. If it's against Yahweh El Elyon, you better get on your knees in your face, and you better, he know it all anyway. He just gonna see if he gonna come to him like David did in Psalms 51, Psalms 32. He gonna see if he gonna really confess what you have done, and then you lay your iniquities before him. Then you put yourself and plead yourself at the mercy seat of Yahushua Mashiach. But look, he that covereth his sin shall not prosper. There is no prosperity, or which means there is no kingdom. Because what do you prosper in being in this walk? What is the end game here, y'all? Anybody? The kingdom. So prosperity is the kingdom. So he that covers his sin shall not meet the kingdom of God. Come on.
But whoso confesses.
So if you confess, now when you look up the word confess, it's a tricky word, because confession is not only pleading with your mouth, it's actually repenting. When you confess, that means you're doing it with action too. This is my sin. Now this is what I'm going to do with that sin. I'm going to completely turn away from what I done did, because I'm confessing, and I won't commit that sin or that secret sin anymore. All right. So he that confesses, and look, it's going to tell you, come on.
And forsake.
And do what?
And forsake it.
So it's not just good to confess your faults or to confess your secret sins. You have to forsake them, meaning that you're not going to commit them again. You see that? Come on.
Shall have mercy.
Then you should have mercy. And that mercy builds up to forgiveness, y'all. But notice what it said. He that covereth his sin shall not prosper, but whoso confesseth and forsake them shall have mercy. What about people that truly have masturbation problems? That is strong amongst Israelites, y'all. I don't know if nobody know it or not, but it is. Everybody go through that phase. You are literally hiding sin. Well, we finna get to a story. You are hiding sin, and you digging a hole, and you putting these things in your phone. And then as soon as you get by yourself, you open these things up that you know open portals up to demonic entities. And then you're pleasuring yourself. And you think that these demons that's getting loose through that semen is not hitting you. Huh? Now your children watching porn. Huh? Now your children are being susceptible to lustful spirits and demons. And then the whole time you asking yourself, dang, what's wrong with my children? Why my children are so lustful? Why they being so nasty? Why they talking about this and that? How do they even get wind of this and that? But Negro, you have a secret sin of lust. You the one who unleashed it into your household in the first place. So now the children are taking and being collateral damage to your secret wickedness. Y'all see how that work? But then you will be around the children praying over them or coming up with a plan of what you need to do to get the spirit up off of them, but you haven't even confessed your secret sin yet. So how can they be delivered if you the head of household and the woman is over the children, and both of y'all got secret sins that y'all ain't even dealt with yet? You don't think that you're gonna have to answer for that on the day of judgment? Huh?
No doubt, just look at children learning it from somewhere.
Yeah.
It's learned behavior when you're done talking. So where are they learning it from? Where they soaking it up? Especially with short leggers are like a sponge.
Yeah.
They soak in everything they see. They see, they hear, they smell. You understand? They soak all that up, and then what they attempt to do, they mimic.
They mimic it.
They attempt to mimic their uncle that they think cool, that's the mechanic. That smoke 100 Newports a day. They mimic that, man.
Yeah.
Talk cool. You know what I'm saying? So you grow up as a child mimicking your surroundings and your atmosphere. Yeah. You dig? So yeah, very, very powerful what you're saying. The very things that we do affect everybody around us. Now, if wickedness affect everybody around us, what about righteousness?
Ooh, ooh. You know don't speak too quick. That's my end lesson. That's my end lesson. All right. I'm glad you brought that up, though, brother. All right, let's keep it going. Look, what I want to do is start off a story. Let's get into a story. So I want to get into the story of Joshua. We only gonna hit on chapter 6 just a little bit because it's so long, but y'all know about Joshua and the walls of Jericho being thrown down, right? Well, a brother Atkins, that's what I call him, Atkins. Well, this brother he had a secret sin inside the assembly. So let's go to here and examine this story, man. This story will blow your mind, and it will show you how an individual can be hiding wickedness and mischief in their heart, but everybody else around them will suffer the consequence. But at the end, you're gonna always get what you got coming to you, because what goes up must come down. Whatever a man sows, he shall what? All right, that's the karmatic law. All right, so let's read that. Let's go to the book of Joshua, chapter 7. Book of Joshua, chapter 7. We're just gonna touch on chapter 6 a little bit.
So you want to go to 6 or 7?
We're gonna go to 7 first. Okay. So I want to get straight to it. Book of Joshua, chapter 7.
Right, this right after the victory.
This right after, and let's look. So now look, he taking it. He already know where I'm going with this. Notice this is right after a victory, all right? I remember they marched around and the walls fell. They came in, right? Well, it was some wicked stuff that was actually taking place during the victory, showing you just because you at war, it don't mean that your brother excited you right next to you was at war either. He could be having his own things going on, and we're gonna see that. We're gonna see that, and it's gonna show you just because you won one victory, Negro, don't get too confident. Because if it wasn't for Yahweh El Elyon, they wouldn't have won it in the first place. They got beside themselves and like, you know, we just went and hit 170,000 men. You know, it's only but a few in this land. Let's go and take them down and end up getting their ass whooped. Why is that? Because they didn't go before the mercy seat before war. Anytime you have any type of spiritual or physical conflict, you have to seek counsel first before you go to war. And we're gonna see Joshua didn't do that because he was already too puffed up from the previous battle that they won in Jericho. And you start seeing these lines and these chains of events, and all this leads up to the secret sin, all of it. And it just show you how subtle and how dangerous and how powerful Satan really is. Even though Mashiach Yahushua holds all authority over him, the moment that you relax yourself in this war is the moment you become vulnerable. And that's what leads to secret sin. That's what leads to it. All right, so look, let's read it. We're going to go to the book of Joshua. All right, we're going to start this deal out in chapter 7. Start at verse 1. Start at verse 1. And look, read this slow and loud and catch these key words. And the thing I like about the scriptures and I like about Yahweh is if you slow down, he put certain words and structures for a reason. It make you go back and say, why did he start this off with but? Well, let me go back to Joshua chapter 6. Dang, why would he say the sons have transgressed when I know only one Negro transgressed? Damn, he ain't just looking at one individual. He thinking about us as an entire whole. And it just really make you go back and really go through the story and like, man, one man's sin got a lot of us killed. One man's sin, one man's secret sin. This Negro wasn't nothing but a thief, but the Most High told him, don't take nothing from my band. And he took it anyway. From the lust of the eyes, which is the lust of the world, which is the pride of life. Same thing that Eve did when she seen the fruit on the tree. It was pleasant to her sight. It was good for fruit. She desired it, so she ate. And for that, we all die. You see that? One individual sin, but all of us is collateral damage for it. Watch what you be doing. Watch what you entertaining. Watch what's on your mindset and be looking around. I love y'all too much. I can't be out here just willfully sinning. Morty, what happened if you and your family get hit for something that I did? Huh? What happened if my family get hit for something you did? We need to be thinking about that before we start entertaining wickedness, y'all. Because if we say we believe in this book, we see that this is most definitely possible. It's more than possible. Every story I read, anytime we read about a secret sin, somebody else got hit for it. Then the Negro that committed the sin die at the end, but guess who get hit first? That show you, boy, the judgment of Yahweh is tricky. And I don't want no parts of it. I'd rather be with him judging. I don't want to be the one getting judged. That's straight right. Up.
Showing you we all connected.
We are all connected spiritually and by bloodline. We are all connected.
That's why we got to stay on top of each other. It sounds harsh at times. You feel me? Like, dang, who is you to say that to me? But man, look, the whole nation of all our souls is on the line.
Yeah.
So when you see wickedness, you just got to address it. Like, nah, that's off. You can't be doing that.
Straight up.
Dang, why you like that? Somebody else will suffer for what you doing.
Yeah.
so we got to speak up and say something. Or the entire nation collapse.
That's right.
I'm a grown man, dog.
Yeah. Your grown ass gonna get all us killed. Gonna get us all killed. All right, let's read it. With the book of Joshua, chapter 7, starting at verse 1. Read this slow and loud and make sure y'all pay attention to the key words, y'all. Look, the Most High, man. And he's, boy, the way his scribes really, that's how you know that the Holy Spirit is real. When they were scribing this down, they had to be speaking straight from the Most High. Because just certain words that make you sit back and look. I'm like, hold on, let me look this up in Hebrew. What do this even mean? Then you look up the word. It's like, dang, that's why he put the but right there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a cause to something else that happened before this chapter. Let's read it. Get that though, brother. All right, let's get it.
But the children of Israel committed trespass.
Now look, check this out. But the children of Yisrael committed a trespass. A trespass is a sin. As we finna read through this whole story, only one person sinned. So how did the children of Yisrael commit trespass against Yahweh when only one person sinned? How is that possible? Because what you do ain't just about you and ain't just on you. It's on the entire nation. Read it again.
But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing.
In a what?
In the accursed thing.
Come on.
For Achan, the son of Carmi,
come on,
the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Yahudah.
Now notice the tribe they from. They from the tribe of Yahudim, Yahudah, YAHUDAH. They from the tribe of Judah, our tribe. All right, come on.
Took of the accursed thing.
You see that? So Achan took of the accursed thing. Now, if you look up this word accursed thing, it's really talking about a sure thing. It can be a blessing long as it is under the ban. But the moment you take it from the ban and you take it from the Ark of the Covenant, it be a cursed thing onto you because it belongs to the Most High. We're going to go back. We're going to touch on Joshua 6 a little bit. But this show you how lustful people is. You know these Jews don't belong to you. You know these Jews are a spoil of war that you're supposed to be giving to who? Your high priest, which is Christ Yahushua, who they call Jesus Christ, right? You stealing from him. And then he got his whole entire family involved to help him cover up this secret sin. Well, come on.
And the anger of the Most High was kindled against the children of Israel.
So now we see. So we see that Yahweh is looking at it. He like whole Israel have sinned because of Achan done did something. But because of Achan done did something, I'm gonna say the whole Israel sinned. Now notice that this is a whole secret sin. How did the Most High know about it? Because he see all things. Joshua don't know nothing about this yet. Come on.
And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Beth-haven, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, go up and view the country.
So look, they feeling themselves. They just got out of a big war. The walls of Jericho went down. They rebuilding the city. They see another city, another country they want to take. Ai. So Joshua like, look, we just had a big victory. Man, go spy on that city. Go see who there and go take the city down. Now remember, as we seeing and what he finna do, if anybody see him come before the Most High before all this, let me know. I could be off. But what I'm seeing is this Negro didn't even go to counsel with the spiritual realm before he started making decisions. That's the first sign. So write that down. First sign, first calamity, self-confidence. It's good to be confident, but be confident in Yahweh. Never be confident in self. Self is soul, and the soulish man, boy, he war with the flesh. So all that self-confidence, we need to get rid of that. That's ego. We need to have Yah confidence. All right. So the first thing we see is he was too confident in himself. All right. Let's keep reading.
And the men went up and viewed Ai. And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, let not all the people go up.
You see that? Don't let all the people go up. We in Joshua chapter 7, verse 3. We don't need all the people to come with us. There's only but a few of these Negroes. You know what I'm saying? We just took down 175,000 in Jericho. There's only a few of them. Check this out, y'all.
But let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai.
You see that? All we need is 2,000 or 3,000 because it wasn't that many of them. But let me show you, look, the judgment of the Most High is tricky. They just took down a whole 100,000 people in Jericho. They finna get their butts whooped by like 1,000 men because he failed to do what first? He failed to get on his face and holler at the counsel of Yahweh before he went to war. This ain't about you. How's you making things happen and you not even connecting with Yahweh? But this, when you move like this is what allows secret sin into your congregation. You see what I'm saying? That's why the leaders here got to be as strong as possible. Hey, hell, I'd rather look mean than a mug than be passive and you thinking sin is cool. You can just go around and do what you want to do. No, it don't work like that. Come on.
And make not all the people to labor thither, but they are but few.
Yeah, remember that word. Write that down. Now remember what they told him. But they are but few. We only need to bring 3,000. You know what I'm saying? We can go take that land with no problem. They are but few. But did they holler at Yahweh? See that? We have to get rid of this self-confidence mindset. It's not about you. Think about the body before you make any move possible. You're supposed to have Yah confidence, not self-confidence. That's the first thing they messed up on. Come on.
So there went up thither of the people about 3,000 men. And they fled before the men of Ai.
Oh, so look, they go up there, they start the war, and it said Israelites end up fleeing before the men of Ai. It was only but a few though, right? How did you just take down many, but now you running from a few? Low running. What's going on here? Let's keep reading.
And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men.
See that? So 36 men end up getting smoked of Israelites, end up getting killed by Ai. All right, so now we come into the thing. Joshua finna have to start looking and examining something here. He finna have to come before Yahweh and say, what's going on? How did we just kill a whole city of thousands of men, but 36 of my men just got killed by like 1,000 of people from Ai? What's going on? Come on.
If he would have went to the Most High first, he would have.
Exactly. He would have won, but he didn't do that.
But the Most High would have told him.
Yeah,
like,
the Most High would have been. He not only would he told him like, nah, bring more men, but would have told him, y'all gonna lose this anyway because you got a secret sin inside your nation. If he would have prayed, maybe the Most High would have revealed that to him. But look, it's a Negro around you inside your camp that straight got secret sins going on. Y'all gonna lose that war because of that. Fix that before you go spy out this city and go try to smite this other city. But he didn't do that. He overstepped his boundaries, and now we see calamity happening to other men because of sin he committed. You have to go holler at Yahweh to order your steps. He didn't do that. Now 36 men is dead because of it. Y'all see that? But he gonna feel it because Joshua have a consciousness. So now he gonna want to go holler at Yahweh. Why we always gotta holler at Yahweh when stuff is going bad? Why we don't never holler at him when we up? When all the bills paid? When we don't have any sickness in our bones? When we feeling real good? Why we can't say hallelujah and thank him then? Now Joshua finna get his face dirty and the elders finna put ashes on their heads because now they know that they done effed up. You knew what you was doing before you did it. You just had too much confidence in you because the Most High led to victory the first time. Come on.
For they chased them from before the gate even unto Shebarim, and smote them in the going down.
You see that? So look, they chased Israelites from the hill all the way down to the gate and killed them, right? Come on.
Wherefore the hearts of the people melted.
You see that? So the hearts of the people melted, meaning they fainted. Come on.
And became as water.
It became as water. Now, if you over an army, right? Joshua, which was over the army, he in control of Israel right now. He's seeing his people frightened. He's seeing his people scared. He's seeing his people melting at this point. What he gonna do? Dang, I need to go before the Lord. But why didn't you do that before you went to war? Come on.
And Joshua rent his clothes.
What Joshua do?
Rent his clothes.
Y'all see that? Now, since everything got bad, what Joshua doing? Now he want to go holler at Yahweh. Why didn't he do that before? Come on.
And fell to the earth upon his face. Before the ark of the Most High. Until the evening time.
Come on.
He and the elders of Israel.
He even got the elders involved this time. Come on.
And put dust upon their heads. And Joshua said, Alas, O Yah, Elohim, wherefore hast thou at all brought this people over Jordan to deliver us into the hands of the Amorites?
Now look, after he done did what he did, which is disrespected Yahweh, now he want to question him. Just the same they did with Moses when they got left from Egypt. You brought us over here to die of thirst and water? It's like, dude, you ain't even follow proper protocol. Come on.
To destroy us, with to Elohim we had been content and dwelt on the other side Jordan.
All right, now stop there right there. Now we stopping at 7. I want to go back to 1 to point something out. Read one more time because we got to realize what this sin of Achan was. Read one more time.
Joshua chapter 7, verse 1.
Go back to 1, family. Go ahead.
But the children of Israel committed a trespass in an accursed thing. For Achan.
For who?
For Achan.
All right, for one person, Achan, come on.
The son of Carmi. The son of Zabdi.
Come on.
The son of Zerah of the tribe of Yehudah. Took of the cursed thing. All
right, so he took of the cursed thing. What do that mean? So hold your spots right here. Let's go find it real quick. Let's go to Joshua chapter 6. Joshua chapter 6, 17 and 18. Let's see what this accursed thing was. All right, Joshua chapter 6, 17 and 18. Let's see what this cursed thing was, and we're going to hop right back. I just don't want to get far off, and I ain't explaining too much thing. I need y'all to see this like y'all there. Straight up. All right, so we in Joshua chapter 6, 17 and 18. Check this out, y'all. Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to start at 16.
Go ahead, brother. Wherever you think you need to start at.
And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for the Most High has given you the city.
Ain't that a beautiful thing? They didn't want a victory. Didn't even have to go to war for it. They used it with music. with trumpets of the high priest, the front line of the battlefield. The high priest is the front line of the battlefield.
That's right.
You see that? So like with the army in Americas, they always use the pawns first. The Most High used his best first. He used the priests. I'm gonna send y'all in first. All right, come on.
And the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that are therein.
So the pastor at the battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pastor fighting wars.
Yeah. Pastors at the battle. Front line. Front line. Come on.
To Yahweh. Only Rahab,
Uh-huh.
the harlot, shall live.
And why shall she live? Come on.
She and all that are with her in the house.
You see that now? This is what Malaki was talking about too. So if one sin will affect everybody, one righteous act will also affect everybody too. Rahab the harlot had ended up hiding one of the messengers, the Malachim of Yahweh, right? So since she did that, the Most High saved her and all her family. So showing you this is collateral on both sides. It's something as good collateral though. See that? If you got a secret sin, people around you will be hit. But if you're doing things that's righteous, people around you will be blessed and saved as well. So that's what Malaki had brought up earlier. Now check this out.
Because she hid the messengers that we sent.
Now check this out, y'all. 18.
And ye, in any wise, keep yourselves from the accursed thing.
See that? Keep yourselves from the accursed thing. Come on.
Lest ye make yourselves accursed when ye take of the accursed thing, and make the camp of Israel accursed and trouble it.
Now look, he told them that. Achan was there when this happened. It says, and ye in any wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed. And when ye take of the accursed thing, which is called the ban, it says, and make the camp of Israel a curse and trouble it. So he's showing you right now, whatever you do right now ain't going to only affect you, but it's going to affect the camp, or who we call the church as well. There's no difference between camp, assembly, congregation, and church. It's all the same thing, and body. So your sins and what you do affect who? Everybody, the camp, the church, the assembly, the congregation. Y'all see that? Come on.
Joshua was feeling good. I understand what you're saying. He was feeling good because
He just won. They got all this gold.
You know what I mean? He forgot, you know what I'm saying, how Israel is.
Yeah.
He could have came and been like, Father,
Yeah.
If any of our people, you know what I mean, have gotten weak and took anything, whatever,
Yeah.
please reveal it to me.
Yeah. But
Before
he
we
didn't
go
do that.
whoop on AI.
Yeah. And AI whooped on their butts. Y'all see that? Now, hey, that's what happened.
I'm right there, man.
Y'all see that? Cause look. They got all this gold. They got over $1.2 million worth of gold. Not only do they got garments. Back then, the Babylonian times, they was actually getting gold, melting it down, turning it to thread, and threading their garments with it. So they got gold and threaded garments. They got silver. They got gold, and of course they got that because they know that the Israelites, which is our people, are spying the land. They know, so they thinking in their head, man. Look, I know if them Israelites coming, they coming with millions. So let's go and gather our gold up and let's run. Well, for their knowledge, since Joshua went off, they came and they only came with 3,000. So the Babylonians like, look, let's get on their heads. Y'all see that? Come on.
Verse 19.
But look, this is the gold that they took from Jericho. Come on.
But all the silver
Uh-huh.
and gold
Uh-huh.
and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto the Most High.
So y'all see that? This is the band. So everything, all the spoils and the booty of war, all this go to Yahweh. It's consecrated to him. You can't touch none of that. Anything you get from this war, anything you get once these walls go down, anything you take, that goes by the Ark of the Covenant. This belongs to Yahweh. All right, come on.
They shall come into the treasury of Yah.
So he had a purpose for it. The purpose was that it was supposed to go into the treasury. Come on.
So the people shouted when the priest blew with the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him.
They did what? They went straight before him. Now look, this is the time Achan had slipped off and went and stole everything. It said every man went straight ahead. So every man went straight ahead but Achan. While they marching the battle to go to the city to besiege the city, this nigga take a left turn and go inside of one of the houses and steal all the gold, steal the silver. He stole a golden garment and all of that. Then this Negro go and dig a hole and hide the stuff under a hole in his tent. He go hide the gold. After Yahweh done told them, y'all can't touch none of this. If you touch it, it's going to be a curse unto you, right? And he said, not only will you be a curse, but he said the camp will be a curse and it will be trouble. This Negro, the man went straight way into Jericho. He done took a left turn and like went and hit a crib up. You know what I'm saying? And again, remember, they know that we coming. We've been marching around for 7 days. You know what's going on. So they gathering their gold, they gathering their garments because they trying to find a way out of the war. So, man, imagine this, a man full of lust, a man with secret sins, a man full of temptation, and he see all that land before his eyes. What he gonna do? Huh? I know this guy's, but hey, he ain't gonna miss this. Boy, them secret sins. And the way it get revealed, boy, and how people get hit for it, gonna blow y'all mind. Let's keep reading.
Every man straight before him. And they took the city.
And they did what?
And they took the city.
So that was a victory, right? Now let's go back to 7. Now we see not long after a victory, we see defeat. Why do we see defeat? Because somebody went off. Somebody went off. Secret sins. All right, let's go back to Joshua chapter 7. I think we left off at verse 7, right? All right, Joshua 7:7. So now y'all know what the ban is. The ban is this so-called accursed thing. And what it was everything that was used from the spoil of war is supposed to be used for the treasury of Yahweh. So you ain't supposed to touch none of it. He actually put Israel under that ban and every gold and jewel and everything. So anything that touched or stole anything from that got a curse. Not only did they get a curse, but anything that they was attached to got a curse too. All right. Yeah, that's deep, ain't it?
Personal gain.
For personal gain. And look, and this lets you know that secret sins it brings foolish ways. It brings misery. After that, it brings destruction. Secret sins they will hunt you. They will hunt you like a mug. They will hunt you. Them secret sins. And it's very shameful too. You talking about a person that had secret sins. It will hunt you. It's full of misery. It will hunt you down. It'll be in your sleep. It'll be in your dreams. You feel shameful. You'll feel unworthy to pray because of it. I mean, it will constantly beat you down because you constantly keeping it a secret. Now, the whole thing I had to ask myself is, YAH'KI, why is this sin? Why are you keeping it a secret? Because you must like this sin. You must like it. Because if you didn't like it, you're going to shout to the rooftops. You're going to be saying, Yahweh, please deliver me from it. Why are you keeping it a secret? Why is that pride there? Oh, because you like being in bed with it. Y'all see how secret sin is? The only reasons why it's a secret and why you're keeping it a secret, that is active. Why you keeping it a secret is because you love what you're doing low key, but you ashamed to show outwardly of what it is. Y'all see that? It's all good, all shalom, Shabbat shaloms. But as soon as I get time to myself, I'm finna do whatever I want to do that I know Yahweh do not like. Why am I keep doing that though? Huh? Why am I so ashamed of it? But I keep doing it. What is that? Oh, you love what you're doing. Huh? You double-minded. 1 minute you want to praise Yah, 1 minute you want to do right, but the next minute the flesh just is overwhelming. It's real good to be desirable. It's real good to touch yourself. It's real good to look on another man's woman. It's real good to have a lying tongue. Huh? See, that's how deceitful Satan is. And notice, around you be all victories. Be all victories going on. Look like the camp going forth. Holy Spirit is most definitely dealing. But then you dealing with your own things that you feel like keeping you back. Why you won't let that go? Why you won't confess? Because you secretly love that. That's why secret sin really destroys you. Y'all better start confessing one to another your faults and your sins. And if you have waged any type of war against your Elohim, you need to be on your knees and you need to be confessing to him ASAP, immediately. Because what you do don't only affect you. It affects everybody that's in this building. And oh man, God forbid something happened to one of y'all because of my lustful ass ain't got rid of some stuff that I've been dealing with since I was a child. Spiritually mature, grow the hell up. We too old for that. We've been in this walk too long for that. For people to be suffering for things that you doing because you are too selfish to let flesh go. Do y'all realize how deep this is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Collateral damage. We all got babies in here, children in here. You know what I'm saying? Imagine something happening. Yeah, imagine something happening to a little man because you got secret sins that you can't control, man. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that deep? Baby, imagine something happening to king because you got secret sins you can't control. Imagine that. Ain't it time? Hey, it's time to clean house. Get your house in order. For real. All right, let's keep reading.
Joshua chapter 7, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
And Joshua said, Alas, O Yah, Elohim, wherefore hast thou at all brought this people over Jordan to deliver us into the hands of the Amorites to destroy us? Would to Yah we had been content and dwelt on the other side of Jordan.
Come on.
O Yahweh, what shall I say when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies?
You see that? What shall I say when Israel turn their back, when Israel just give up? But you didn't follow protocol. Come on.
For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it.
You see that? Now he's trying to make Yahweh listen to his prayer when all you had to do was come holler. So now what you're doing is devious anyway. So now you're trying to persuade Yahweh. Huh? How this gonna make you look if we all die in front of the Canaanites? It's gonna make you look bad, y'all. Come through for me. But Negro, all you had to do was go to council and he would have revealed to you that you was gonna lose in the first place because you got a Negro part of the congregation that's secretly stealing. Boy, look, that's deep, man. Just like the man, how everything is connected. Everybody not doing what they supposed to do, and Israel finna take a blowback from it. He trying to get ahead of the thing, so he gonna come to Yahweh and try to persuade him, and really trying to be a con artist with it. You know what I'm saying? Remember how you brought us out of the land of Egypt? We need you right now. What I'm supposed to do? What you brought us over here from on the other side of Jordan just for us to die when we just won over Jericho? Then he gonna try to straight woo Elohim by saying, well, what you gonna look bad? You gonna make yourself look bad if you let the Canaanites kill us? When all he had to do was follow protocol. How many of us do that too? Be trying to persuade the Lord and being con artists with Yahweh, knowing that we ain't right within inside of ourselves. Huh? Ask him to forgive you for a sin that you know good and damn well you're gonna commit as soon as the opportunity presents itself again. Huh? Yeah, we probably don't know about it. That's a secret sin, but you know Yahweh do, right? Huh? How many of your family members suffering because of that? Why your children can't get right? Huh? What's wrong with your mama? Why she ain't still in the truth yet? Huh? Why it ain't working? Because it's coming through a wicked soul. Huh? How you got secret sins and you trying to bring people into the truth and you wondering why they ain't get it? Negro, because you don't get it. It gets deep. It's very hurtful too, especially when you the one with the secret sins. I feel it. I be feeling it, boy. Let me call my brother. I need to be prayed over. Come on, come read, deliver me. And that's another thing too. Don't ever think that you, just because you've been delivered from a demon, that he won't come back. Only for a season, y'all. He comes back. He comes back
with partners.
With a whole gang of.
They go jump you.
Yeah.
And you go touch everything in the building if you hold on to some secret sins.
Yeah, demons operate as gangs.
They can tear your ass up.
So it's nothing. So don't be too self-confident to just because you've been delivered to and you going through something again to not be calling your brother to say, hey, I need you to lay hands on me again.
That's right.
I need you to come deliver me. Come, hey, pray on it again till it's gone again. Because look, it's only for a season that he leave and then he come back. And when he come back, he coming with vengeance. Remember that, y'all. So we have to get rid of that ego and that pride. That ego and that pride is what's keeping these sins under the rug. And on Judgment Day, the Most High gonna tell you, lift that rug up. And the whole world gonna see your folly, your misery, your foolishness. And at that point, it's too late.
Well, in the gnashing of teeth, my brother.
Yeah.
And then also, too, the scripture says that he's gonna gather us all from the four corners of the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if he's gonna gather us all from the four corners of the earth to do for a good thing, you know what I mean? Imagine what he's gonna do, you know what I'm saying, for, as we can see now, for a wicked thing. It's just like if I have 3 children, if something broke in a house or whatever the case may be, and don't nobody want to say that they did it,
whooping everybody.
Everybody get whooped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets whooped. You know, and if we do that here and under, you know, being parents, imagine what the Most High
gonna do. Yep. Straight up. What he say in Amos 3? He said, "You the only family I know of all the earth, of all the nations." So what? Your iniquity, you gonna be punished for your iniquities first. I ain't even checking the other spirits right now. I need to whoop on you first and let you know collateral damage. Let's keep reading.
Joshua chapter 7,
verse 9.
Verse 9. For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear it, and shall environ us round, and cut off our name from the earth. And what will thou do unto thy?
You see that? Now look, according to scripture, we know that Yahweh would never cut all of Israel off. So what is he doing to Yahweh right now? He's trying to con to get Yahweh to show up for him. Let's keep reading.
And the Most High said unto Yahshua.
Now peep this. This is where it gets good at now, y'all. Now we finna see the reason why he lost the war. Now we finna see the reason why Israel lost that battle. We finna see the reason why 36 Israelite men died. We finna see. He finna tell them exactly what happened. Come on.
Get thee up. Wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face?
He like, get up off your face. Why you laying on your face? You knew what you was supposed to be doing. You knew you ain't holler at me first before you made all these big executive decisions. Negro, come on.
Israel have sinned.
Israel had what?
Have sinned.
Now, what we read so far, only one person sinned, right? But we see again, Israel have sinned. Hold on, I thought it was just Achan. Huh? Everybody in Israel is collateral damage from one Negro sin. Come on.
And they have also transgressed my covenant, which I commanded them.
You see that? Come on.
For they have even taken of the accursed thing.
So what they do?
Have taken of the accursed thing.
When we read in verse 1, when the Achan that just took of the accursed thing, he said they. This was plural here. So a Negro can't be like, no, Negro, you shot him. No, Negro, we shot him. That's how the Most High looking at it, boy. So look, hey, it behoove us to be on each other's heads, y'all. Straight up, what's going on? You look a little bit frightened. You look like something going on in your mind, brother. Talk to me. Even let's go pray. You know what I'm saying? Confess with your mind and let me put hands on you. We have to be there like that for each other because it's going down in this hour, and what you do affect everybody. Come on.
And have also stolen.
Ooh.
And disassembled also. And they have put it even among their own stuff.
Look, we see Israel, we see they again taking of a cursed thing, and they have stolen, and they have put it among their own selves. Boy, all because of one man. We hearing theys, theirs, thems, and we's. Come on. So he's showing them the sin that they committed. They took of that cursed thing under that ban that he told them don't touch. And for that, remember what he said. He said, not only you going to be accursed, but the whole Israel going to be accursed, and the camp is going to be troubled. Come on.
Verse 12. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemy, but turned their backs before their enemy, because they were accursed.
Because they were what?
Because they were accursed.
Come on.
Neither will I be with you anymore.
Ooh.
Except he destroy the accursed from among you.
See that? So Yahweh saying this. Yahweh saying, look, just because you did that, you have a man inside of your camp that's a secret sinner. He's saying, I'm going to completely turn my back from y'all and take my spirit from you until you address that secret sinner.
Right.
You see that? So what we need to be doing, we need to be in here, boy, pleading and on our faces, and everybody that got secret sins need to be confessing them and letting them go. Come on.
Up. Sanctify the people.
You see that? Get up. Go sanctify the people. Cleanse the people. Come on.
And say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus saith Yahweh Elyon of Israel.
Come on.
There is an accursed thing in the midst of thee.
So now he's telling them, there's a secret sinner in the midst of you. There's a secret sinner in the midst of you. Come on.
O Israel, thou canst not stand before thine enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among them. Now,
so let's look at this from a different lens here. So what he's telling them, it says, up, y'all listen up, sanctify the people, and say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For saith HANDHSTLHOLYFEASTS El Elyon of Israel, there is a cursed thing in the midst of thee. So there's a secret sinner in the midst of your community. There's a secret sinner in the midst of your congregation, right? It says, O Israel, thou cannot stand before thy enemies until you take away the cursed thing from among you. Who is your true enemy? Your true enemy is Hashatan and these devils, these demons, right? You can't stand against them. You can't win a war against Hashatan and his armies and the adversary as long as you have secret sins in the midst of you. Do y'all understand how deep that is? So a lot of people are not overcoming their demons because either them or someone around them have secret sins. Is y'all understanding it?
Yes, sir.
Can I get an amen? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right. All praise.
Makes sense. We ain't just responsible to ourselves.
Yeah, and you
responsible to count with everybody around her that profess that they in this so-called truth.
And you can't win no war with secret sins in the midst. He just said it. I'm gonna read it one more time. O Israel, thou canst not stand before thy enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among you. That's deep.
I mean, look, there's a lot of cursed things we bring in our house. Like
Exactly.
So
yeah.
We feel a lot of things that lead to idolatry, witchcraft. You look at it as innocent. That's why you have to be real circumspect about what you bring in your house.
Yeah.
Because that could be the portal or the launching pad for which demons are in your house.
Yeah.
And you looking at it just, oh, that's just some fancy, good-looking artwork. You don't even know that right there. It's purely demonic if you look at it.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how these so-called things are manifest.
So check this out. So why did they lose the battle at AI? Because Joshua failed to pray to Yahweh before he went to war. Right?
Right.
2, they had way too much self-confidence and not enough Yahweh confidence.
That's right.
3, it was a secret sin in the midst of the congregation. That's why they lost the war with the enemies. Now, my question is this. This is a spiritual warfare, right? So whenever you go into a physical war, or you fighting that physical person, or you fighting a demon that's controlling that person. So your enemies is the spirit. So when he said that you can't face your enemies or stand up to your enemies, he's telling you that you won't win this spiritual war as long as you secretly sinning, or you have one amongst you that's secretly sinning. That's why we have to check and try the spirit by the spirit. Make sure that we are being watchmen in this hour. Make sure we are praying and fasting for the whole entire congregation of Yisrael. Because one individual soul can actually have collateral damage of everybody else because he's selfish and he's full of flesh. Y'all get it? All right, let's keep it going.
Gotta level up.
Yes, we do, brother. For real, man.
Especially when Mashiach gave that parable about the lamb, the one lost lamb, where the shepherd would leave the 99 and go get the one lost lamb.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's get it. Read this down to 20. We're gonna hit a few scriptures, then we're gonna get back to it.
All right. Verse 14. In the morning, therefore, you shall be brought according to your tribes.
Hold him, because I don't feel like hearing him cry. Just hold him. Go ahead.
And it shall be that the tribe which the Most High taketh shall come according to the families thereof.
So look, now it's going to get into the judgment. So this is the way he's going to find out who's been sinning. This is the way he's going to find out who had the secret sin. Now, let me show you how prideful secret sin is. This Negro Akon didn't confess until it hit him. It hit his grandfather. It hit his great-grandfather. This Negro still ain't confessed his secret sin until it hit him.
Right. And you be knowing.
You know it's you.
That be the thing. You know when you off.
Yeah, most definitely.
And you can convince yourself. You can ignore this thing away.
Yeah.
You already be knowing the Most High, the Spirit of the Most High operate like that. He already came and hollered at you and said, that's happening because of that.
Why you think it be so shameful? Look, and it be so shameful in the midst of you doing it. Whether it be adultery, masturbation, being just a drunken spirit, and you know that last shot. Oh man, I'm gonna be throwing up. I ain't gonna remember what happened tomorrow. In the middle of holding yourself in and masturbating. Now look, that short time, you feel lower than snail nuts. You like, why did they ain't even get nothing out of that? Same thing that happened with him. Look, he stole 81 ounces of silver, 12 ounces of gold, and a golden thread garment. Today's terminology, the 81 ounces of silver equal $32,000, right? The 12 ounces of gold, which was a gold bar he sold, was $7,000. The golden thread was roughly about $1,000. So he sold his soul, and he got a lot of people killed over 40 grand. Over $40,000.
That's crazy.
What the hell is it? Hey, man. And look, you know what's crazy about this, though? It's people that we congregate now with, or it's people that we used to congregate that's doing it for less. Doing it for less. Doing it for less. Negroes around here doing it for free. Just for the sake of busing. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
For the thrill.
For the thrill of it. Or I'm just
y'all looking at the top of the glasses. Y'all good?
Hey, I'm just saying.
like, dirt. He talking to me.
I'm just saying.
These type of classes are needed. It's self-evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see y'all back there, see bros. Yeah.
Let's read it again. 14 again.
14. Joshua chapter 7, verse 14. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes. And it shall be that the tribe which the Most High taketh shall come according to the families thereof.
Come on.
And the family which Yah shall take shall come by household.
You see that? So look, what he doing? This is judgment. Whatever tribe I call, not only do they need to come, the heads of them, but the whole household need to come. Come on.
And the household which YAH'KI shall take shall come man by man.
You see that? Who?
Man by man.
Man gonna get judged first in this instance. Come on.
And it shall be that he that is taken with the accursed thing shall be burnt with fire.
You see that? He gonna be burnt with fire. Come on.
He and all that he hath, because he has transgressed the covenant of Yah, and because he hath wrought folly in Israel.
Now let's slow this down. So it says, and it shall be that he that has taken the accursed thing shall be burnt with fire. He and all that he hath. Isn't his children, his wife, and all that a part of his possessions? Yeah. All right, so let's act like we ain't just read that. All because he had a secret sin. His whole family finna die. Come on.
So Joshua rose up early in the morning
Uh-huh.
and brought Israel by their tribes.
Uh-huh.
The tribes of Judah was taken.
So what happened was, this is what's going on. The Most High cast lots. He like, look, I know who did it, but since this wicked Negro so pleasurable with his sins and he don't want to fess up, I'm gonna cast lots. Whoever the lot fall on, that whole tribe gotta come. Not only do the tribe gotta come before me, but the family gotta come before me and the household. Not only that, but I need to see the men first. And if he the one who took that cursed thing, his whole family and everything that he possessed gotta get burnt with fire. All right, come on. Now, boys, imagine that, boy, a whole lot going on Israel, the Most High rolling the dice because one nigga sinned. Boy, hey, man, I'm just saying. That's some deep stuff right there. Boy.
We need to be thanking the Most High for his mercy in his eyes.
We do.
Don't take it for granted, though.
We do.
Judgment, look, it tell you that Psalm 9 we read last night. He's known by the judgment he executes.
Yeah.
That's how the Most High is known by the judgment he executes.
Yeah. Wait till we get to this verse 21. Come on.
And he brought the family of Yehudah.
So who family he brought? Now, what tribe was Achan from? Judah. That's our tribe, right? We opening up the history books. Come on.
And he took the family of Zaharites. And he brought the family of the Zaharites man by man. And Zadie was taken.
Come on. Now, look, now he's getting into his grandfathers. So his grandfathers and them get taken first. By time you see your grandfather took, your great-grandfather's like, okay, maybe I do need to give this sin thing up. But this Negro, he like, nah, I ain't confessing my sin. Then he take his grandfather. He still ain't said nothing. Then he took his pops. This Negro still ain't confessed the sin. He finally confessed when the Most High hit him. Then when he confessed, Yahweh told him, Negro, it's too late.
Hey, man, can you imagine how his heart had to be falling out his chest?
Yeah.
Seeing the tribe in the center.
Yeah.
And then seeing his family.
Hey.
And then his granddaddy.
Yeah.
Man, look, he was defying until the end.
Yeah.
His heart should have been falling out his chest.
Hey.
The moment Judah got called.
That Negro was gonna take that secret sin to the grave, y'all. How many people like that? I'm gonna take it to the grave. Yeah, all right, boy. Hey, man. You got something to say?
Yeah, I remember. I think I was in kindergarten, preschool, right?
You remember that far back?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna need no memories back.
And I had a boo-boo on myself.
But hurry up, y'all. Here go one of your episodes. That come on, man. Hurry up.
I had boo-boo on myself. You feel me? And you know one of the little children said, something like, "Boo, you know the little children, all right." So I was looking around like, "What are you talking about?" So anyway, right, the teacher or whatever lined us all up, and I remember getting in line, right, and she down there and she smelling each one, you know. And she came to me, you know what I mean? I had to go, you know, get my clothes changed and stuff like that. So reading this right here, right, probably all the way back to that moment.
Yeah, you took it all the way there.
I had to take it all the way.
She ain't even have to go through the. All you had to do is say it was me. I boo-booed on myself. You done had them line the whole assembly up. Boy, you sound like Akon, man. Sound like Akon.
For the tribe of Judah, bro. The tribe of Judah, man.
All right, let's get it.
Oh man. Okay.
18.
18. And he brought his household man by man. And Acon, the son of Carmi,
Right.
the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Yehudah was taken. And Joshua said unto Acon, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Most High Elohim of Israel, and make confession unto him.
So look, the Most High done revealed it to Joshua that it was Acon. So he like, look, man, you need to make confession. Otherwise, your whole line finna get hit. Your whole family, your great-grandfather, your grandfather, your pops, your wife, your children. He say, look, you need to make a confession. Check this out. Come on.
And tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me.
What'd he say?
Hide it not from me.
What'd it say? Those that concealeth a sin will not prosper. Now we see judgment on the table. Come on.
And Acon answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Most High.
Now it's finally confession. It's down to him now. He say, indeed, I sinned against the Most High. Come on.
Elohim of Israel. And thus have I done.
Now, peep what he finna say. Let's keep going.
When I saw among the spoils of goodly Babylonians garments.
So he's saying, during war, when y'all went straight ahead, he said, my eyes got caught on some little twinkling gold, and I made a left turn. You see that? Come on.
And 200 shekels of silver.
200 shekels of silver is exactly 81 ounces of silver. Come on.
And a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight.
50 shekels weight is exactly 12 ounces of gold. About $7,000. Come on.
Then I coveted them.
He did what?
Then I coveted them.
The first thing he did was what, y'all? He coveted. He wanted what was in his. So now we see straight commandment breaking here. And again, if the whole man went straight way into the city, Negro, what is you doing making a left turn anyway? They going to war. These Negro break off from the war because he sees some shining gold somewhere. Come on.
And took them.
He did what?
And took them.
He took them and did what?
And behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it. You see that? So what he did was he found the gold, right? He had the garment. He took the garment. He put the gold inside the garment. He had to tie it up. And I don't know what he put the silver in, but so during the war, while Jericho walls is falling down and the man going straight way to beseech the city, this Negro back at camp. He back at camp burying the gold that he took of the Most High under his tent. It's a whole war going on. That just came up. Boy, that is deep, man. But you know, his wife had to see it.
No, look. Hold on. Yeah, they did. That's why they got hit. They did. They helped him conceal the sin. They were in agreement with sin. We finna read it. Yeah, you already own it. Yeah. Whole family in agreement. Now, just imagine this happening, though. Let's just look at this. You got a whole war going down, right? And then you got Yahweh causing victory to the war. They blew the trumpets. The wall of Jericho's far down. You got 1 million Israelites running in that deal. You got one Israelite that they running in going straight way. He break off and he go inside one of these houses and steal all the gold and stuff that the Babylonians was actually getting together because they was going to flee. You know what I'm saying? He take that. He go back the other way towards the camp where we just left from our camp, and he go bury it in the middle of his tent. The middle. So that means he had to lift up the rug. And if y'all seen the way the Sokus was built back then, they used to build the tent up and then they'll lay a big plush rug in the middle. So that means this Negro had to roll back his rug and actually dig a hole and put all his belongings there. So of course, you know, everybody looking around, and then his women at home, they're like, hold on, King, what is you doing back if the people at war? And I just came up. We can do a lot with this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bury it right here, but we gonna be good. And at first I'm just thinking historically here, I think we should go bring it back. And then he probably wooed her. No, we be able to do a lot of stuff with this money. And then he like, you know what? She like, you know what? Let's agree to the sin. Let's just bury it. And that's where they got involved at. Because notice his wife and his children died too. Now, according to Deuteronomy, children don't really take, your son don't take the sin for what you did. He can't get penalized for it. So unless they would have been involved, his whole family had to have been involved in the sin. What's up, bro? Let's keep reading. Shalom, bro. Let's get it.
So Joshua sent messengers and they ran into the tent.
You see that? So look, after he told them where it's at, I bet Joshua like, I can't believe this Negro. So he sent messengers to go into the tent to recover what he took. Come on.
And behold, it was hid in this tent.
You see that?
And the silver under it.
Uh-huh.
And they took them out of the midst of the tent.
Uh-huh.
And brought them unto Joshua.
Uh-huh.
And unto all the children of Israel.
Uh-huh.
And laid them out before Yahweh.
Let's stop it right there. Now, imagine how Israel is feeling at this time. This Negro done hid a secret sin. They done lost the war. 36,000 of the people got killed because of this whole lie and everything. He finally confessed. They went into his tent, brought it all out. Remember, he gathered up the whole tribe of Judah and the families. They had to come before thee. And he told them to consecrate and sanctify themselves, meaning they had to fast, had to cleanse, and they had to pray. They had to do all of this. And then now this sinful secret sin hiding Negro. They went inside the tent, took all the treasures out and laid it before all Israel. Boy, I bet every Israelite wanted to beat his ass, boy.
They look around for which rock I'm about to pick up.
Hey, and that's what they did. They bricked them. Now remember, it said they were supposed to get stoned by fire. I mean, die by fire, right? Man, the whole family got bricked. Now look, let's stop this right here. I just want to hit a few scriptures. Let's go to Psalms 19, 10 and 11. Psalms 19, 10 through 12, matter of fact. Few scriptures, and we're gonna come back to this. What did we leave off on?
We left off on 23,
24. All right.
And 24.
All right, cool. All right, let's go to Psalms. Psalms 19, book of Psalms 19, 10 through 12. And then I want to talk about the judgment of secret sins too. I'm pick them up. Psalms 19, 10 through 12. If you want to read up a little further, one of my beloved brothers is all good. Psalms 19, 10 through 12. Okay, let's get it. All praises. Y'all get some understanding so far?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All praise.
Psalms 19, verse 10. More to be desired are they than gold.
Ooh.
Yeah, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb.
Come on.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward.
Read this loud and slow for them, brother.
Who can understand his error?
Can y'all understand y'all errors? If you got any secret sins, you lying. You can't. Can you understand your errors and know that you're wrong and know that you need to confess and know that you need to repent and forsake what you've been doing? Come on.
Cleanse thou me from secret faults.
You see that? Cleanse me of my secret sins. Right. Notice what David been praying for. He said, for my secret sins are forever before thee. Like if you listen to Psalms 19, Psalms 32, Psalms 51, you go throughout all the Psalms, he wasn't talking about the sins that he got caught for doing. He was praying for the sins that he still had inside of his bosom. Or you praying for your secret sins? Huh? Or you confessing them to Yahweh? Do you have enough courage? Do you have enough courage and dignity to even go to a brother and say, brother, look, I'm suffering from this. It'd be embarrassing as hell too. It do. But hey, look, I need to shake this, and I don't think I can do it by myself, bro. What's up? I need you to lay hands on me. Or you, this is what I'm saying. Or you too prideful to do that. Because if you can't do that for the sake of being embarrassed, Negro, let's keep it real. You are comfortable with that secret sin. You are. Let's talk about it. You comfortable with it. You comfortable with it. Oh, we? Come on.
Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sin.
You see that? Not only cleanse me, presumptuous.
Presumptuous. Premeditated.
Yeah, premeditated sin. So look, not only make me understand my errors and my ways, cleanse me from my secret sins. And it says, keep back from me, guard me from premeditated sin. And most of the time, the premeditated sin is the secret sin. Yeah, you waited till the whole family had to leave before you pulled out them old tapes. Yeah, you had to make sure that you was off break before you pulled them little nasty books out of your bookshelf at work. Look, the thing about secret sins is it gets real crazy. You're doing it at work. You're doing it in public places. Yet you're doing all type. Look, when sin becomes so secret and so lustful like that, it's like heroin. You don't care where you at. You got to get to it. You got to do it. Just like somebody that seek blood that used to be a killer. You seek for you wishing a nigga would. Nigga look at you wrong, you blowing their brains out. Why you think people are dying on highways and stuff like that on 70, getting cars flipped over? These are blood seeking sinners. You itch for the sin. You gotta have it. You gotta please the flesh. You will not make it into the kingdom of Yahweh for that. And not only will you be judged for that, but you will be judged for the collateral damage that you cause, because Negro, it ain't about you. It ain't just about you. Whatever sin that you're committing, as we see, other people suffer from it. Huh? Y'all see that?
The whole body is sick.
The whole body is sick. Ooh-wee. All right, come on.
Let them not have dominion over me.
Ooh, come on.
Then shall I be upright.
Then shall what?
I be upright.
Say, after I'm praying all this, I'm just not finna go back to my secret sins. It says, then shall I be upright. I done prayed for it. I believe it. I got the faith. Let me walk righteous now. Right? How is you praying for deliverance from all these things, and then you doing it the very next day? And then you only praying for it when you feel shameful. You notice that you don't never pray about drinking. It's all hallelujahs until you throwing up your guts. Yahweh, if you get me through this one, I would never drink again. Boy, as soon as that stomach feeling good, Hebrews, where the drinks at? Yeah. Yes, the Hebrew community is full of alcoholics, y'all. The Hebrew community is full of weed heads, y'all. The Hebrew community is full of lust-filled Negroes, y'all. The Hebrew community is full of women that don't know themselves and trying to find themselves through men. The Hebrew community is psychologically jacked up. And we put this mascara of consciousness on it, acting like that we ain't all dealing with secret sins. And for that is why we all going through what we going through. Because you sin, and I ain't pointing at y'all. Y'all don't throw rocks at me. I'm just speaking in general. Everybody's sinning, and everybody's sinning, and everybody is becoming their own collateral damage for it. And that's why they be like, it's a spirit over that camp. A cesspool. She going through this, he going through that, they going through that. And the person that's saying it is the one with the secret sin. Why is it all going on in the first place? Y'all see how it works? All right, come on, my brother.
And I shall be innocent from the great transgression.
Ooh, come on. Hold on. That's a good one right there. I love that. So after he done confessed his secret sins, after he then asked him to keep him from premeditated sin, it says, let them have dominion, let them not have dominion over me. It says, then shall I be upright. Now check out what he said after that. And I shall be innocent from the great transgression, meaning I shall be forgiven for it. That's beautiful. Let's keep reading, bro.
Verse 14, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight.
Ooh, come on.
O Lord, my strength and my redeemer.
Let's keep it going. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29, verse 15. Isaiah 29, verse 15.
Hallelujah.
All praises.
Hallelujah. The sword is swinging.
All praises. What's up, my brother?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You talking about Isaiah 29? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, brother.
So I'm going to go back to that Psalms 19. I know we started at verse 10. I'm going to 3 verses. Me and Gid was back there talking. Verse 7. The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making the wise the simple. The statutes of Yahweh are right.
Or what?
Are right. Rejoicing the heart. The commandment of Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Is pure.
It's pure. All praise.
Enlightening the eyes. The fear of Yahweh is clean. Enduring forever. Right. The judgments of Yahweh are true and righteous all together.
Oh, pray hallelujah. Hey, big bro. Let's open a door or something, bro. It is hot. Boy, these lime juice pouring down my side now. I'm losing all my lime juice. Get musty over here.
Told me she was cold.
She going off.
Say she hot, okay.
Hey, it's hot.
About that heat, baby.
Boy, it's hot in the mother.
That heat, baby.
I turned the AC back on.
Boy, I'm gonna need some more key limes up in this thing.
Turn the AC on.
All right, let's get it. All right, so look, now we're in the book of Isaiah chapter 29. The book of Isaiah chapter 29. We're going to start this deal at verse 14, family. Listen up. Let's get it. Book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 14.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 14.
Read it loud and strong for my beloved brother.
Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work in their wonder.
Hallelujah, Palah.
For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish.
Woo, come on.
And the understanding of their prudent men shall be.
Now check this out. Read this slow and loud for him, brother.
Woe unto them that seek deep to have their counsel.
You see that? Woe. Woe is a warning sign, right? So woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh. How many of us doing that? Huh? Going around and holding secret meetings, having secret counsel, got secret plans, hiding secret sins. And you actually think that Yahweh is not sin. How do you look? This lets you know how sin bring illusions on you. Sin will make you delusional. You literally thinking you hiding this from God. The hell you got going on inside your mind? You think you literally hiding this sin before God when you know he's the creator and possessor and owner of all things, that he see all things, that all things done in the dark must come to the light. But you steady out here doing these secret sins and your whole family is being collateral damage for it. How selfish are you? That's the opposite of a Mashiach Yahushua. Come on.
Verse 15 again. Woe unto them that seek deep to have their counsel from the Lord.
Well, my bad to cut you off. Sister just said, I hate secrets. I feel you. I hate them too. Hey, she said, I hate secrets. Flat out. And then it's a scripture, Uriah, what is that in the Apocrypha? It says basically, woe to those that tell of a secret matter in the public. And they just talk about how people do, man. Look, the Most High don't deal with them secrets either. Yeah, come on, brother.
Verse 15 again. Woe unto them that seek deep to have their counsel from the Lord.
Ooh.
And their works are in dark.
You see that your work's in the dark at this time. You see that? But the thing about light is it exposed darkness. All of that stuff that you're doing, all that nasty stuff you got in your phones, all them old pictures that you got of your old man and all them nasty videos you got of yourself. Get rid of that. You in the truth now. Because what's crazy is the Most High have a way of exposing things. Exposing things. You a beautiful woman in the truth and used to be a flat out hoe and you ain't erased none of that. Boy, that be all over the dark web. They be like, dang, she bro. Hey, for real. You gotta get rid of that stuff. You have to get rid of that stuff.
That's right.
Hey, for real. And look, the whole thing is this. If you've been delivered, why you holding on to it anyway?
That's right.
Huh? Every now and then you want to go back and look at it, huh? Them secret sins. Come on.
And they say, who seeth us?
Uh-huh.
And who knoweth us?
You see that? Who seeth us doing this wickedness? Who knoweth us? Y'all see that? That's what the wicked do. It says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh El Elyon, right? It says, and their works are done in the dark. And they say, it's talking about the secret sinners. Who seeth us doing this sin? Who knoweth us? Yahweh know. Yahweh see. Come on.
Verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
You see that? You ain't got away with nothing. Come on.
For shall the work say of him that made him, he made me not.
You see that? He made you not? You think you can hide from your creator? He the one who gave you and breathed into you his divine intellect. He know everything you thinking and everything you doing. Your brain and your intelligence is a part of his breath. Ooh, come on.
Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding.
Let's stop there right there. Let's get straight to it. Let's go to Jeremiah 23. Jeremiah 23, 20 to 24. Let me show y'all. The Most High sees it all. Jeremiah 23, 20 to 24. Yahweh sees it all. Jeremiah 23, 20 to 24. And we're going to get back to this Joshua. We got to finish that chapter out. The way it ended, boy. When I was studying it, I was slunched in my chair. When I got done, I was sitting straight up like, dang, boy, let me get myself together. Straight up. Jeremiah 23, we're going to do 20 to 24. Let's get it.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
The anger of the Lord shall not return until he execute and till he have perform the thoughts of his heart.
You see that? So meaning, if the Most High say a judgment is going to come for your sin, guess what's coming? The judgment. And he's not going to return, meaning he ain't going to go back to doing what he was doing until that be fulfilled. Because his words can't return back to him void, right? So if he put a commandment out there and he tell you to do something, and if you don't do it, this is what's going to happen, and you know he can't lie, go back on his words, you might need to be doing what he told you to do. Then we see that in Joshua 7, he told them, don't take nothing from this band. Don't touch no accursed thing. If you take it, not only will you suffer from it, he said, but the whole camp will suffer from it and be troubled. Didn't we see that? Ain't that what happened? Then he called the whole tribe of Judah out. Grandfather, great-grandfather, all the men came out first. And his whole family finna get hit because of this secret sin that one man did. So we see that Yahweh don't lie.
That's right.
Come on.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfect.
Ooh, come on.
I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied.
Ooh, and this show you like, yeah. People prophesying to the wind. The Most High ain't even put the spirit on you to do it. You a self-proclaimed. Let's keep going. Let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't gonna get into all that. Come on, let's get it.
But if they had stood in my counsel and had caused my people to hear my word,
come on,
then they should have turned them from their evil way.
Ooh, come on.
And from their evil and from the evil of their doom.
Check this out, y'all. Come on, read this loud, brother.
Am I a God at hand?
Said
the Lord, and not a God of all.
Come on.
Can any hide himself in secret places?
Can any hide themselves in secret places of the Most High, y'all? Them heathens that's running to their bunkers right now and that's running into these mountains. Didn't he say the mountains is going to shake and move and deliver them up? So if he's doing that in the physical, just imagine what he's doing to your secret sins that you're doing mentally or behind closed doors. They're going to be exposed. You're not getting away with nothing. And then the crazy thing is he ain't going to only expose it before you, but he going to expose it before your whole congregation. Oh, come on.
Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him?
Ooh, come on.
Said the Lord.
Come on.
Do not I feel heaven?
He say, ain't I'm all in heaven? My eyes all in the heavens. Come on.
Feel in heaven and earth.
My eyes all in the earth.
Said the Lord.
I see everything you doing.
What?
Everything. Let's go to Jeremiah 16 and 17. Go ahead, hit it for me. Come on, let's get it.
A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who sent me? I am compassed about with darkness. The walls cover me. Nobody see me.
He say what?
He say nobody see me.
Nobody seeing me, huh?
What need out of fear?
Ooh, what need out of fear? I'm doing my sin. Don't nobody see me. I ain't got to fear nothing. I'm out here safe, huh? Yeah, all right.
The Most High will not remember my sin.
Ooh.
Verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men.
You see that? Such a man only feareth the eyes of men. You ain't worried. The only thing you trying to cover up your sins from is from the Negro you sit next to and pray next to every day. You ain't worried about what you doing before the Most High. Huh? The Most High see it all. He see you touching yourself. He see you sleeping in that wrong bed, thinking with your wrong head. It's part of my song. He see you getting drunk off that liquor and that alcohol. Huh? He see you plotting the scheme. He see you doing your pathological lies. Everybody think it's true. You're the only one that know that it's a pure lie. He see all that. So you trying to please men at this point. Because these are people you're hiding from, but you blatantly disrespect Yahweh El Elyon and do it in his face behind closed doors like his eyes ain't there. Boy, you's a disrespectful soul. That should make everybody feel some type of way, for real. It really should. Because judgment swiftly come from that. Come on, brother. Secret sins, boy.
Such a man only feareth the eyes of men.
And
knowing not that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Ooh, 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That's a light that truly shines in the darkness, right? So whatever you do in the dark, gonna come to what? Light. Come on.
Beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
Ooh, hallelujah. You got precept too? What you got?
Sirach chapter 1, verse 29.
Oh, praise.
It's Sirach chapter 1, verse 29.
Listen up, y'all.
It says, be not an hypocrite in the sight of men.
Right.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
Ooh.
Exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul.
Ooh.
And so God discover thy secrets.
Ooh, God does what?
Discover thy secrets.
Don't he search your secret parts? Huh? And didn't he say that in Isaiah chapter 3? I discovered they secret parts. Instead of beauty and good smelling, it would be stink.
Right?
Be stank.
Stank.
No edge, yeah. I will smite thee with a scab upon your head. Notice he always searching and trying the reins of your heart, searching those secret parts. Why you think you feeling guilty? Why you think you feeling shameful? What do you think that's the Holy Spirit telling you, Negro? Stop sinning and quit trying to cover it up. We be having all the warnings there, but we just be pushing past it. You just ejaculate right through it. You just drink right through it. You steal your way right through it. Nah. The cracker owe me. The cracker owe me. I'm pretty sure God ain't gonna judge me for that. He stole me from my land. I could take his cookies from off this shelf real quick. You still took something that wasn't yours. That's still counted to you as sin. And now it's a secret sin because you're covering it up. And now people around you are suffering and you wondering why everything around you is a hellhole. And Negro is you. Because everybody or basically having you collateral damage for what your soul is committed. It ain't worth it. Not my children. Not my nieces over here. Not my nephews right there. Not Mordecai and his family because I want to please my flesh. Not you, DeMonica. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine, like I'm straight responsible for all of y'all through my actions and the things that I commit on a daily basis. If that ain't deep and war, man, that's some responsibility, ain't it? I literally have to wake up and pray for all of y'all because if one of y'all going off, it might hit my household. Let me pray for everybody. Let me go down the line. Mention all these Negroes by name. Right, straight up. Let me look out for them, Yahweh. Please order their steps because if they miss a step, then I might get hit from it. Malaki crib might get hit from it. Jedediah crib might get hit from it. You see that? For real. All because Nakamiya want to go off. Just using it as an example, brother. I love you. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. This is a spider web here. You look, and the thing about a spider web, notice when the fly can get caught on the nearest end of that deal and make a slight little tinkle, and the vibration will go through that whole entire web. That's how your sins is amongst Israel. Everybody is affected by what you think and what you do. Come on.
Verse 30 again. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discovered thy secret. And cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to fear the Lord, the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit.
Man, let's get it. Jeremiah chapter 16. Jeremiah 6, excellent precept. Jeremiah 16, verse 17.
You know, I'll be sitting there thinking about like, he's trying to put like, analogies with the scriptures, they make it sound better, make it clear.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the computer, right?
Yeah.
You the computer.
Talking to Mike.
You the computer, your brain, you know what I'm saying?
The hard drive.
All is a hard drive.
Yeah.
And everything you do is electric, right?
Yeah.
So it's recorded on the hard drive.
Yeah.
So when you give up your ghost, the body dies, the most likely it's a hard drive.
Yeah. And he most definitely searching them up for viruses.
And what can you have on the hard drive?
Nothing.
Even if you delete something
it's
off the hard drive,
it's still
there.
Yep, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you do really well to try to make your partition clear on your hard drive.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I pray. I like that. I like that analogy. I pray.
All
right, we in Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 17. Let's read it. Let's get through this. We got a few more scriptures. We're gonna get up out of here, but I really need to get back to Jeremiah 7. So let's get through the rest of these scriptures. Joshua 7. Thank y'all, family. Let's get it.
Jeremiah chapter 16.
Verse 17.
Verse 17.
Read it loud. Read it loud.
For my eyes are upon all their ways.
Where Yahweh eyes at?
Upon all their ways.
Upon some of them.
Upon all their ways.
Just a little bit.
All their ways.
Just that one sin you repented from.
Upon all their ways.
He see and know everything, y'all. So before you think and before you do, maybe we need to start reading these scriptures. Come on.
They are not hid from my face.
You see that? They're not hid from him. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Come on.
Neither is there iniquity hid from mine
Ooh,
eyes.
he see all your sins and your transgressions. And with sins and transgressions, there have to be a judgment. Ooh, come on.
And first, I will recompense their iniquity.
Ooh.
And their sins double.
And their sins what?
And their sins double.
And they sins double. Not only you gonna pay for what you did, but you're gonna pay for what you didn't do. Because you did what you did. That's deep, boy. That's how my grandpa used to whoop up. I'm gonna whoop you for what you did today and what you gonna do tomorrow. Like that, I ain't even did it tomorrow. Tomorrow I ain't even here yet. All right, come on.
Because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
We can stop there right there. Now let's get back to Joshua real quick, y'all, because we got to get back there. I got to hit this. Josh, you going, brother? Shalom, brother. Love you, D and truth, brother. Hug my nephews for me, man. All right, we going back to Joshua, y'all. And then we're going to read we're going to finish this off, do a few more scriptures and get up out of here. Joshua chapter 7, verse 24, right? Joshua chapter 7, verse 24, I believe, family.
Yeah, that's what we said, 7:24.
All right, let's get it.
All praise for the water is being poured forth.
Hallelujah. Start at 22. We'll start from 22 again. Let's read this on out, hit a few more scriptures, and then let's pray on out.
So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it.
You see that? They done found his secret sin. Come on.
And they took them out of the midst of the tent,
right,
and brought them unto Joshua, and unto the children, and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Most High.
Come on.
And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan, the son of Zerah.
Come on.
And the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold.
Come on.
And his sons.
And his who?
And his sons.
They took his sons. Come on.
And his daughters.
They took his daughters. Come on.
And his oxen.
Even the poor animals got to suffer from what this Negro did. Do y'all see how deep this is? Yeah. Even the dog got to go. Hey, that's deep. That's deep. But it makes sense, though. Because remember when Yahweh used to send us in certain countries, like when he sent us to the Amalekites, he said, I don't want nothing breathing, down to the dog. Down to the dog. But what Saul do? He had different plans, right? Mm-hmm. And for his one sin, didn't all Israel suffer from that too? So we have too many examples in the Bible that what you do affect each other. We have too many examples. Let's get it.
And his asses. And his sheep.
And his sheep. Come on.
And his tent.
And his what?
And his tent.
Come on.
And all that he had. And they brought them unto the valley of Kor.
Come on.
And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us?
You see that? Why have thou troubled us? Because of your secret sins and because of the things that you did, we all got to suffer from this. We lost the whole entire battle because of you. Right after we won victory, showing you just because you got one victory don't mean it's all victories. You have to keep praying and you have to keep pressing forth and you have to keep enduring. It's victory by victory by victory. It ain't just victory all out when you just think you can do what you want to do. We begin too self-confidence and we don't have a lot of Yah confidence in us. Notice the first thing they did was off. Joshua didn't pray before he went to war because he was still filling himself of all that gold, all that silver that they got, and from the victories of Jericho and the walls getting torn down, right? That was the first thing that he went off on. Second thing he went off on, he still ain't pray. He didn't pray until he realized they lost the war. Third thing he went off on, if he would have prayed, Yahweh probably would have revealed to him, y'all finna lose this war at AI because you have a secret sinner amongst the community. You see that? Fourth sin, this Negro get caught and still didn't even want to admit to it. He had to wait till his whole family got pulled before Yahweh to say, you know what, Joshua, I committed a sin before Yahweh. Now we see because of this, let me read this out loud one more time, because that's deep. Now because of this, they took Achan, the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons, and his daughters, and his oxen. Boy, so many ands up in here, it's crazy. And his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had. And they brought them unto the valley of Kor. Ooh-wee, come on.
And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us? The Most High shall trouble thee this day.
You finna look, he finna seek recompense today. So that secret sin, what he did in the dark came to what, y'all? In front of who? Everybody. Everybody. You ain't got away with nothing. If you behind closed doors doing things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, whether it's polluting your lungs, whether it's drinking alcohol, being drunk out of your mind, whether it's adultery, whether it's fornication, any type of sexual sins, masturbation, being a pathological liar, setting the stage, being a trap and snare from other people's households, backbiting, gossiping. Get away with it. Put it away. Because you see that you is not the only one that's going to suffer. And his sons, and his daughters, and his sheep, and his ox, and his asses, and his tent. They took his tent. That's what I'm saying. This is no game, y'all. This is no game. All because a secret sin, his sons. You real imagine your sons paying for what you done did, bro. Boy, ain't that deep, bro? From secret sins that we too proud of, that we got so much pride in. We don't want to hurt our so-called dignity that we can't come to Yahweh, or I can't call my brother and embarrass myself for a slight moment to be delivered. Bro, I'm dealing with lust, bro. Can you help me out? Bro, I got a masturbation problem, bro. Come help me drive these demons out now. Bro, I drink too much. And when I drink, I do crazy stuff. Come pray over me, bro. Bro, I got a lustful eyes. Come pray over me. Bro, I'm trying my hardest to quit smoking, but the blunt keep calling me back. Come pray out. Come help me out. Why we can't be inside of, why we out? Nah. And then most of the time, the other brothers going through the same thing you going through. But you so prideful, you don't even want to say nothing. We all can have a whole little shindig down here and all pray for each other. But you so prideful and you so comfortable with your secret sins, you want to keep committing them anyway. So you keep them subconsciously, brewing inside of you. And then, you have this shameful routine. Then you get into this thing where you actually apologizing to Yahweh before you commit your secret sin. You apologize. Exactly, brother. You apologizing before you commit the sin. All right?
It's willful sin.
Ain't no forgiveness for that.
Then when we have a history like in the tent, most time when he called down judgment, it's to everything. Like when he told Saul to go kill everything.
Yeah.
Don't keep nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Even when they took our precious things out of the temple, and they defiled that temple, they called Daniel in there and said, "What's going on? They went on the wall for y'all."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's going against us. Even like we're not in the last couple of classes we've been doing, then especially we need to be in this mindset because Passover is important.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And look at the plagues in the earth just like the first Passover.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You never know this might be your last Passover.
Man.
Deliverance will be not.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all will. But understand, even Pharaoh, wasn't all that done? His heart caused all his people to suffer for the hardness of the heart of one man. Mm-hmm. All of Egypt suffered. Yeah. Except for that little ghetto called Goshen. Yeah. Where the Hebrews are.
Yeah. Hallelujah. But
listen, and when y'all kids read, it's active throughout WAH'KI. Our animals, their houses, their home, their water, their whole livelihood.
Yeah, because you're not only defiling you.
When God does you,
he does everything.
He does all of you.
Yeah. Clean house. Yeah. Down to the sheepdog.
Real talk. Look, and that let us know as men, we got a very, very heavy responsibility on ourselves. Yeah. We both police everything. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. Straight up. Because everything connected to you. Remember, he made the earth open up. Yeah. Swallow, yeah. Them, their wives, the whole earth opened up and swallowed them. Yeah. But that shows you we as men got to take our jobs way more serious. Yeah. And I know it come off hard sometimes. The sisters be like, dang, y'all come off hard. Look, we understand what's at stake here. Entire households can be reserved for the judgment because I'm over here tiptoeing through the tulips. Right. I'm playing. Instead of just calling it for what it is. Look, that's what it is. What you mean? That's what it's going to be. You feel me? Like, because we scared to put away that which pleases us. A form of rebellion is called self-will. That's a demon.
And witchcraft.
Yeah, that's a demon. Rebellion is witchcraft. The fancy today, that's somebody that self-willed. Somebody that do what they want to do, when they want to do it. They ain't accountable to nobody. That's a dangerous man to be around. That's a furious man. The scripture tell you don't keep company with a furious man.
Straight up.
Because he only concerned with himself.
Yeah.
He ain't concerned with it like, look, I do this. I got to answer this. All the bros, the sisters, man, look, God forbid these young jokers look at you like, you failed this.
Ooh. Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Later for y'all, look, I'm putting all these little jokers I be bombing on every day, looking at me like,
yeah, you went
what
off.
happened?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You raised us like this, but dang, what you are?
Doing the opposite of what you taught.
That will make your heart fall out your chest.
Yeah.
Boy, you was a walking shame.
Yeah.
You were a hypocrite. So as men, we got to take our job way more serious. Sisters, y'all be all right. If the brother seem like, man, you like a drill sergeant today, man. Hey, good shit. So it might go down no more. I got to make sure this cool, this in order. These I's is dotted, these T's is crossed, because my crime, my slip up can affect you, the babies, and all under our cover. Ooh. You gotta take that serious.
Yes, you do.
So you be hearing us as men say, hey, boot up, you be all right.
Yeah.
Grab the bull by the horns and establish order by any means necessary. Because all these stories we read is about men who felt they weren't accountable to the body, and their entire families got hit.
That's right.
You did. So hey, thank the Most High, you got a man of the Most High if you got one.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? And keep praying that he stay on point.
Hallelujah.
At any point, he could go off and be out back in the world,
yeah.
tripping, and that's your comfort.
And you get hit.
And then him out here. So sisters, stay in constant prayer for y'all heads. Constant. Stay in even when he sleep. Whisper in his ear, you are a great man of the Most High. You are destined to do great things. Lead us in the right way. Instead of tight living, you ain't Xbox playing. I can't stand you with your short. Yeah, later for that. You understand, because him covering you, you understand, he's responsible. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let's get it. Hallelujah. All right, let's get this with the book of Joshua 7-25. Let's read this on out. And then after we see the judgment, I want to deal with a few scriptures on judgment, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Let's get it.
And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us? The Most High shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel.
And all what?
Israel. Stoned him with stones.
You see that? So all Yisrael stoned him with stones. Come on. You got hold on, real quick. You got a question, sir? Oh. No. Just inner family business. Inner family business. Okay. All right, come on. Let's get it again.
And burn them with fire.
So hold on. Listen, y'all. Listen what happened. So from this sin, him and his household got hit because of it. It says, and Joshua said, why have thou troubled us? And Yahweh El Elyon shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones. Come on.
And burn them with fire.
And burnt them with, that is a horrible death, y'all. They got stoned in fire and burnt with fire. Come on.
After they had stoned them with stones. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day.
Ooh.
So the Most High turned from the fierceness of his anger. Wherefore, the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor unto this day.
Showing you that you cannot escape the judgment of the Most High. When Yahweh tell you to do something, do it. And now we see his whole family was brick, stone, and burnt alive because of one sin, a secret sin. Everybody else suffered because of it. So I just want to hit on a few judgment scriptures, and then we're going to leave off. Let's do Valley of Trouble. Because that's where he troubled Israel at from his secret sin. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Matter of fact, let's get to it. Two more scriptures. Let's do Romans. Romans 13, 10-12. And we're going to do Revelation 20, 11-12. Romans 13, 10-12. Question?
Speak loud. We know you got a line this morning, so we're going to amp it a little bit.
He making up for last week.
Right.
What's going on?
Guilty by association, even though you could have probably not committed that crime, you was dirty thinking.
Yeah.
So you going down with all of it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like we see the judgment on people who help people hide their sin.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it says rebuke sharply If you see a sin being committed and you don't say nothing about it, then that blood on you. If the watchman seeth the sword come and blow not his trumpet, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what happened with David. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get this. We're in Romans 13, 10 through 12. We got one more scripture after this, y'all. We're going to pray on out. Let's get it. Romans chapter 13. We're going to start at 10 through 12. Let's get it.
Romans chapter 13. Verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is a fulfilling of the law.
Come on.
And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake up out of sleep.
You see that? Right. We in a time now, we in a great tribulations coming upon us. If you sleep, wake up. You got secret sins, get rid of them. You battling demons, be delivered. It's time to put dignity, pride, whatever we want to call ego, put that to the side. If you need help and you need to be delivered, speak out. Speak out. Because your soul depends on it and your household depends on it. Everything you connected to, the congregation, the class, all of Israel depends on it. Come on.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
You see that? Our salvation is now nearer than we ever believed. Come on.
The night is far spent.
The
day is at hand.
Come on.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
You see that? We supposed to be casting off works of darkness. Where you think your secret sins at? Ain't it done in the dark? You got to cast them out. You're doing hidden things in the dark. It says the night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness. Come on.
And let us put on the armor of light.
Come on, brother.
Let us walk honestly as in the day.
You see that? Walk honestly as in the day. Why are you so hell-bent to be doing all your moving around in the night, speaking spiritually? All these secret sins. You're supposed to be in the day. You're supposed to be spreading light. You're supposed to be showing love to your brethren. You're supposed to be praying for one another, helping one another, giving one another, teaching, Bible study. We're supposed to be actually rearing each other up in these days because we in a tribulation time. Horrible times is coming, y'all. Y'all know the National Guard just got here yesterday, right? All on the news. Now they finna start enforcing lockdown. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. It's
been trillions of dollars.
Yeah. They've been building that deal for years too, boy. Yeah. CIA is most definitely in Missouri. Let's get it.
Not in rioting.
Not in what?
Not in rioting.
Not in rioting. Come on.
And drunkenness. Get
off that bottle, physically and spiritually. If you drink it to the point you can't name the 10 commandments or you saying things that you're going to regret the next morning, get off of it. Get off of it. If you got to say, I ain't going to do that again, then you don't need to be doing it. Come on.
Not in tambourine. And wantonness.
Come on.
Not in strife.
Come on.
And envy.
Come on.
But put ye on the Master, Yahushua HaMashiach, and make not provision for the flesh.
You see that? Why are we making provisions for the flesh? Why are we giving the flesh opportunity to make us look bad in front of Yahweh? Why? Come on.
To fulfill the lust thereof.
To what?
To fulfill the lust thereof.
Let's do one more scripture. Revelations 20, 11 and 12. Revelations 20, 11 and 12. One more. Shabbat Shalom, family.
Shabbat Shalom.
Revelations 20, 11 and 12. And we're going to get up out of here. Y'all get some understanding? Hallelujah. Revelations 20, 11 and 12.
That's right. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Ruach field message, my brothers.
All praise.
Ruach field.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Revelation chapter 20. I'm going to start at 10.
All right, go ahead, brother. Whatever you feel like, whatever the Spirit leads you, bro.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets are.
Come on.
And shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
And it's room for you. If you're dealing with secret sins and you're not being delivered, there's a lot of room up in there. Come on.
And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away.
Can y'all peep that? Earth and the heavens roll back when I see Yahweh face. Come on.
And there was found no place for them.
Woo, come on.
And I saw the dead, small and great,
come on,
stand before Yah, and the books were open.
So when the books get open, you don't think that your hidden sins is in the book? Them hidden sins been recorded. Just because you got away with them in life, so-called, you think that these are not going to get brought up on Judgment Day? Huh? So did you really get away with it? Is it really a secret? So then why are you bothering and entertaining them? Huh? When the book's open, whoo, it's all she wrote. Come on.
And the books were open. And another book was open.
Come on.
Which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works.
According to what?
According to their works.
According to their works. Come on.
And the sea gave up the dead which were in it. And death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them.
Come on.
And they were judged, every man.
And they were judged what?
Every man according to their works.
You can stop that right there. We all have to pay for the things that we have done. All of us. Come on.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
That's the what?
This is the second death.
That's when your soul be destroyed. Come on.
And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
I got one more. Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14. We have to leave it off on that. Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14.
Hallelujah.
It's our last scripture, y'all. Revelation chapter 20, 10 on out. Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's right.
Let's talk about this secret sin. Let's see what Solomon had to say about secret sin. See the conclusion of the whole matter. Because he's gonna talk about a secret thing, whether it be good or bad. You're gonna have to pay for it on Judgment Day. Come on.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right.
Hurry up and keep his commandments.
Come on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Come on.
For Yah shall bring every work.
You see that? Just half works.
Every work.
Just the works that you actually repented for.
Every work.
Just, the stuff you did when you was on the street corner feeding the homeless.
Every work.
Every work. The things that you doing in the dark. Your secret sins. The things that you don't want to let nobody know you dealing with. Every work. Come on.
Into judgment.
Ooh, into what?
Into judgment.
Come on.
With every secret thing.
Y'all hear that? Say that together. Well, what? Every secret thing. So stop your secret sinning.
That's right.
Come on.
Whether it be good or whether it be evil.
All right, so we know a great judgment is coming. We know we're facing terrible times. The last thing that need to be on our minds is entertaining demons and secret sins. If you got them, confess them. Put away your pride and dignity. If you need to holler at a brother, y'all need to be hollering at the leadership up here, and y'all need to be getting delivered. And you most definitely need to be confessing your faults and sins on one to another. And first and most importantly, to Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahushua Mashiach, in the name and in the blood. Everybody got some understanding?
Hallelujah.
Can I get a Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Yahoo. All right, let's go on pray. Let's pray on out, y'all. Let's pray on out.
Praise, glory, and honor. Shabbat shalom, family.
Shabbat shalom.
Yeah. Real thing, this. Let's get it done. YAH'KI smiling at what I'm talking about.
Praise.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to get it done, man. Y'all got Jerusalem is back toward that door back there.
Let's get our prayer on. Let's pray.
So what a prayer in the Bible supposed to face the land we was born from.
Every soul in there, get on your knees, face the east.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Ain't no wrong, get your knees dirty for the Most High.
Said, boy, get the kneecaps dusty. Get the kneecaps.
You want to do both songs? I'm going to do both songs. Uriel making.
Hallelujah.
I'll pray.
We're going to pray against the rulers of darkness. Y'all, we at war. Y'all know it's people that worship Satan that are actively praying against us.
Yeah.
In this very second.
Yeah.
You understand? It's time to wage war.
Let's get it. Praise. If y'all know it's singing along with me. Let's pray. Come on, Noah. Come up here with your album. Come up here with your daddy. Come on. Come on, Noah. Are y'all ready? Let's get it. Yahweh, Yahweh.
Veis America, YAH'KI, Yahweh Pona, Elika Bikunega, Elika Be'asem Shalom, Be'asem Shalom, Yabareka Yahweh, Veis America, YAH'KI, Yahweh Pona, Elika Bikuneka, Yesai Yahweh Pona, Elika Be'asem Shalom, Be'asem Shalom. Amen. Hallelujah.
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 Amen.
Amen.
The Most High shall bless you. The Most High shall keep you. And He shall shine His face upon you. He will bless you. He will keep you. He will partake unto you peace. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Gado Elohai Shimki Gado Elohai Koikaire Gado Elohai Gado Elohai Shimki Gado Elohai Konkagire Kikado Elohai Shemiako Shem O Hakaru Ile Halel Lili Yashim Kikado Elohai Shemiako Shem O Hakaru Ile Halel Lili Yashim Kikado Elohai Gado Elohai Shirki Gado Elohai Koikaire Kikado Elohai Gado Elohai Shirki Gado Elohai Koikaire Kikado Elohai. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Yahweh, El Yon, we come to you in the name of our Adon, the Master, Yahushua Mashiach. We take authority over Satan and all his evil spirits from our position at the right hand of Yahweh, seated above every name that is named, and the power and authority of Adon, Yahushua Mashiach. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against an attack, to break the backs and bind the strong man powerless over every heathen nation that is oppressing your precious 12 tribes of Israel this very second. We cast them down and we cast them out to a herd of swine in the name of and the authority of Adon Yahushua Mashiach. And through his mighty and precious blood we pray. We loosen all your ministering angels of warfare. Send forth your most militant and elite angelic warriors to break the backs and crack the skulls of every ruler of darkness and of every principality of all the worldwide organizations, such as the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, the Rothschild bloodline, the Astor bloodline, the Bundy bloodline, the Collins bloodline, the DuPont bloodline, the Freeman bloodline, the Kennedy bloodline, the Lee bloodline, the Onassis bloodline, the Rockefeller bloodline, the Russell bloodline, the Van Gunn bloodline, and the Merovingian bloodline, the house of Saud over Saudi Arabia, their bloodline, the house of Windsor, the Queen of England, her bloodline, all the popes, their bloodline, Jared Kushner, his bloodline, Henry Kissinger, his bloodline, Robert Gallo, and Ayatollah Khomeini, their bloodline. We bind all of them powerless. We bind all of them powerless. We bind the strong man over all Masonic orders and every religion, the Catholic Church and Vatican City, the communist empires and Dallas governments, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, the CIA, MS-13, La Cosa Nostra, Hamas and Boko Haram, every street gang and drug cartel, the Illuminati, the Council of Foreign Relations and Trilateral Commission, the World Council of Churches, all the Americas, all the common market nations, Canada and Mexico, every organization that has rituals that are contrary to the word of Yah. In the authority of Yahweh, we take authority over all foul and evil spirits, authorities, princes, kings, powers, world rulers, and the highest and mightiest servants of Satan. We bind them to be powerless. We bind them to be powerless in the mighty name of Adon Yahushua Mashiach. Yahweh, in the authority of Adon Yahushua Mashiach, we pronounce the judgments written in the scriptures upon the evil and greedy conspirators in and over these worldwide organizations, as it is written, Yah. We ask you to bring upon them the judgments found in Psalms 109, that chapter, Psalm 149, that chapter, and Revelation 18, that chapter. Yahweh El Elyon, the owner, the creator, and possessor of all there is. In the name of your only begotten beloved Son, we bring before your throne all the sick in Israel, all the sick who may be plagued in mind by your spirit. Your word says, whatever we bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatever we loose on earth is loosed in heaven. We claim authority. We claim authority. We claim authority in Yahushua Mashiach, who is seated at your right hand right now. Right now. Right now. We release all your ministering angels of health. Command them to rain down a healing that is complete, a healing that is understood right now. Right now. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against attack, to break the backs and bind the strong man. To break the backs and bind the strong man called the coronavirus and every virus and the fear of it that's plaguing the minds of your people. We declare it powerless. We declare it powerless. We cast it down and we cast it out to a herd of swine. Use us as your battle axe and weapons of war to come against attack, to break the backs and bind every sickness and disease that's afflicting your people this very second. We declare it powerless. We cast it down and we cast it out to a herd of swine in the authority of Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. Yahweh Tzibaoth, master of the heavenly armies, we loosen all your ministering angels of war. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of every virus. Command them to rain down and crack the skulls of every sickness that is plaguing your people this very second. Command them to establish a protective border around your saints. Command them to come against, confound, and put down every sickness and unclean spirit that's in opposition to the healing of your people. Command them to render a judgment in our favor right now. Right now. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and by his mighty and precious blood we pray. We loosen your ministering angels of provision and blessings. Command them to shower us with the blessings of Abraham, your friend. Command the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 to chase us down and overtake us. Command the Ruach to give us a continual overflow of your spirit. Command the fruits, gifts, and signs of Ruach HaKodesh to chase us down and overtake us. that wherever the soul of our feet may tread, we may boldly declare the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Accept our petition and our prayer by Hashem, Adon, Yahushua, Hamashiach, and through his mighty and precious blood we pray. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the mighty Yahweh. Bless your God, baby. Yeah. Real business.
Hallelujah. Oh, praise. What?
Boy, y'all don't know how powerful y'all just sound.
Boy. Oh, praise. Boy.
Man.
Hallelujah.
Boy, you don't have no strongholds on you behind a prayer like that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just to recap, man, it's important, even many of us is meant to be our heads over our houses. Me and my brother, Malaki was riding through last week, just checking on our people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we supposed to do, man. If you know somebody that needs themselves covered, I like that for my brother.
Oh, praise.
Boy, yeah, real thing, boy. I ain't going to tell you. Man about words, boy, Yahoo.
Yo. All right, family. I hope this lesson was very edifying to y'all. All praises. So did everybody get some understanding? Can I get an amen? Did everybody get some understanding? Can I get an amen? All right, family. Love y'all, deem the truth.
Yo.
Shalom, shalom, family.
Hallelujah.